Hey guys, you are all warmly welcome back once again. I appreciate you so much for coming. God bless you. If you are new here, my name is Mary Aseye. I come from Ghana, and on today's episode of travel vlog, I visited my village. Or I was going to my village. I decided to carry you guys along. On this particular day, I needed urgently to go to the village to do something very, very important. But I wasn't feeling that well, so I needed to actually pass through the hospital to get myself checked before proceeding on that journey. So here I was entering the hospital to go and see the doctor. Yeah, as you guys can see, that was me getting down from the car and heading towards the reception or the OPD at the hospital. And upon getting there, I needed to wait till it's my turn for me to see the doctor. So here I was seated patiently waiting to see my doctor, after which we shall continue with the journey. I was done at this point, and we took off finally from Accra. It was in the morning, actually around 11 something, because we delayed a bit at the hospital. So around 11 something, we finally headed towards the, how do we call it, the motorway. If you have been to Accra before, or you are in Accra, I'm sure you will be familiar with this place. This is the motorway that we just got to. We were so fortunate that at the points or at the time we were leaving, there was no much or no traffic at all on the motorway as compared to the usual traffic on the motorway. Motorway is always full of or packed with traffic. But at this moment, because of the time probably, and coupled with the construction works going on too, so the place was somehow free for us to just move freely at our own speed or whatever we needed to do. As you guys can see, that is one amazing and lovely thing I have realized about the motorway. There is expansion work actually going on as we speak. So as you guys can see, there is an excavator there. The workers are on site constructing or expanding the route. You can see another one that we just passed by. I had to edit this video, otherwise you would have seen a lot more workers on the road. So you can see, if you see dust at some places, or you see some red part of the road being natural like that, that is part of the roads that are being expanded. So they've done, I'm sure they've graded part of the road. I am not a technical person, so I don't know the technical names for those things. All I know is that there is construction works going on. You guys can see as I'm part of the motorway. So that was me going to my village. If you have been here before, you know that I am from the Volta region. So if you are new, I am actually from the Volta region. I am an Ewe, a proud Ewe for that matter. If you have never been to the Volta region before, I'm inviting you specially to visit my region one of these days, especially during the festive period, such as the Easter and the Christmas season. Just find a very cool place in the Volta region, any part of the Volta region at all, being it the capital, which is Ho, being it Hohwe, Sogakope, Mafikumase, anywhere at all you want to visit in the Volta region, you will definitely find some interesting places. There are so many tourist sites for you guys to visit. So even if you are not from Ghana, anytime you visit Ghana, I will encourage you or entreat you to try your possible best. If you are my friend, visit my region, okay? Anyway, I was still in Accra. Still on the motorway going. Try and visit my region. We have so many tourist sites for you guys to visit. There is something called Kpeji Kpeji in Mafikmase. Kpeji simply means mountain. The mountain sites, they actually, it's like a recreational center. So during festive period, there is a lot of activities that go on there, or activity goes on there at the mountain side. You can go to the Evely waterfalls, Mountain Afajato, any part of the Volta region you find yourself. I'm sure you will definitely get some interesting place or site to visit, to make your visit a very memorable one for you. So guys, I'm inviting you to visit my region. I am a proud Voltarian. We speak Ewe. The language we speak in the Volta region is called Ewe or Ewe. Ewe. Me do not Wegbe. That's my language. That's my mother tongue. Thank you also. We are still on the journey, right? Enjoy your sights. Enjoy yourself. Let's keep going. See how serene the environment or the area looks like on our way. I'm a natural girl. I actually love nature. I love seeing nature. I'm very much into nature or natural things. I prefer more natural things than artificial. So you can see that in almost every aspect of my life. You see nature in me or natural things about me. I just love it. I love trees. I just love nature. Being in the seaside, beach, riverside, in anything natural that our Heavenly Father has created, I just love it. Being at a place where you see the birds, oh, it's just so lovely. So at this point, we've gotten to my region, though not yet in my village, but this is part of my region. This place is called Vume. Some few minutes drive to Sogakopo, and their primary occupation here is poultry. As you guys can see, a lot of flower pots or vase around. That is their primary occupation here. You can see. So if you want a flower vase, flower pot to use to decorate, if you need that flower pot for your flowers in your home, I will advise you to come to the Volta regions, specifically Vume, close to Sogakope. If you cannot remember the name, just say you are going to Sogakope in a commercial bus or be in your private car. You can just use Sogakope as your address, because it's just the last village to Sogakope, or the last town to, as you can see, so many flower vase or flower pots around at different spots. Every second you see a flower pots that have been displayed around, different designs, and all kinds of shapes, designs that you will get for your homes. And I'm sure a majority of the flower pot sellers in Ghana here might probably be taking it from this particular place, because this is the home of flower pots. It is made from Hume here. And as you guys can see, when I got there, because I can't just be seeing the flower pots without buying some. I actually don't need that much, but I had some one particular flower there that I didn't have the correct or the correct size of pot for. So I just needed to buy one just to go and replace the one I have in the home that doesn't fit the flower I have. So I just needed to get one extra. Most times when I'm passing, I buy. I love it because from here to the village is not that far. So I just needed one for that particular flower that is left without a pot. So I'm just telling you guys, I encourage you, be whether you are in Accra here or you will be visiting Ghana, try and visit this particular place. It's called Vume or Vume, 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 where the clay, the correct clay for molding this pot comes from. Their land is just full of this clay, so they are into this all manner of pots. You will find it there, being it earthenware bowl, any kind of pot at all for you to cook inside, like a traditional way of cooking. Whatever you want, you will find it here. And it's not something that you find from just one person that you say, okay, you don't like the design. There are in fact the whole town is a town of pots. This is a town of pots. That is actually the literal meaning of their town, the Vume. So guys, in case you need you want to venture into flower pots business, I advise you to come here. This is the home of pots. If you are in Ghana here, you want to go into selling of pots or this decoration, being it an interior decorator or whatever you are, whatever work you do that involves pots, I'll advise you to come to Vume so that you can get it at relatively cheaper price or a better price or a wholesale price. If you be buying it in bulk, I will advise you to come here. Vume. If you cannot pronounce the name, just say you are going to Sogakope. Before you get to the Sogakope, the last village before you cross the bridge to Sogakope is white. You see it yourself. Then you just tell the driver to alight you there. The moment you see the first one, just know that you are in Vume. You will definitely see the signpost too or signboard. So this is what I finalized on. You see, when you want to buy something and there are so many options for you to choose from, when there are varieties, you end up getting confused and wouldn't know which one to actually choose. So you see, after taking my own, the next stage we've gotten to the bridge. As I told you, is the last village or the last town before you get to the bridge. Because when you cross, the moment you cross the bridge to the other side, you are in Sogakope. That's why I'm saying, if you cannot remember the name, just say you are going to Sogakope. Even if you forget and they take you cross, assuming you fall asleep and you've crossed the bridge to Sogakope, you can just walk back. You can just walk, reverse, go. The next village is where the ports are. So here I was in Sogakope. As you guys can see, after crossing the bridge, I was in Sogakope. So it's only the bridge or that river that separates Sogakope from the Vume. I want you guys to patronize them for me. Okay. Their prices are so unbelievable, you cannot believe it. If you should know the prices of pots in the cities and you come and find how much they are selling it here, you will thank me later. So still in Sogakope here, we've headed to the main road after the town, after the Sogakope township. We're on our way. This place we're heading to the village. We're already there in the village. Guess the name of my village. So literally in the village, Though not in the main village of mine, but I was in the village already. The whole of these places are part of where I come from. So you guys, as you can see, here is my village. I come from the central tongue of the Volta region. Central tongue of the Volta region. I want you guys to guess the name of my village under the comment section. I'm giving you all the clue for you guys to know where I come from. I am from the central tongue of the Volta region. After Sugakope. After Sugakope. Uh-huh. So here is my village. You guys see where I come from. This is my motherland. Uh-huh. This is where I come from. This is where I was born and raised. And this is where I started schooling. At this juncture, I was almost at home. So few seconds or few minutes from here, you will see that I have gotten home. There is no place like home. That is our police station, the police station in my village. Home sweet home. When I go southwest, east and north, I will always come back home. There is no place like home. Finally, approaching my compound. I'm finally home. So we've gotten to our compound just to get what we were there to do done. So after doing what we went there for, this is us coming out because we are about to go back. But before then, I needed to pass my mother's place in the family house to greet her and get something to eat. And so this is my mother, and that was me. That is the akple. We prepared, grinded some fresh pepper, onion, tomatoes, and with some fish, as you guys can see. That is smoked tilapia and some other assorted fish. So after eating, I headed straight to my sister's place. As you guys can see, that is my sister's stand. She sells fish and uh, some other different items being displayed there. So I passed her place to greet her, let her know that I have come to the village, but I needed to go back. So to get some fish from her before going, we needed to take some village stuffs back to Accra. As usual now, as you guys know, when you get home, you need to bring home along with you. So that was what I went there to do. I got some fish for myself, and then from there, because she sells different types of fish, so I did not just get one, it was different types actually. Because it's cheaper in the village than in Accra. So from here, we left back to Accra because it was a return journey, as I said earlier. So after getting these food items, we continue our journey back to Accra. Thank you all, my amazing and lovely viewers. I appreciate you. This is us going, and we've gotten back to, we're almost at Sugakopo. That is a police checkpoint. The junction leading to the Sugakopo. So that's us going back. Because I took you guys along coming, there was no point repeating the journey again. So this is where I ended it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all. May God bless you so much for your continuous support. Keep watching and keep supporting me. But don't forget to type or guess my village under the comment section. I want to know who knows my village. I want to know if there's anyone among you who can correctly guess my hometown. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all.